Yeah, I wouldn't stand there if I were you. This guy can be kind of mean sometimes. Oh, no! What's going on, guys? My name is James, or ThnxCya, and welcome back to another Minecraft mod spotlight. And today we are going to be taking a look at the amazing Household Gods mod. So yeah, this is a really cool mod, and what it does is it adds 16 godlike statues into the game, all of which have unique abilities which can actually be left as default or customized, very heavily customized, to create your own special godlike statues. So, I've got them all laid out here. They all have special effects, so you might be able to see some of them doing their effects in the background. But we're actually going to start round this corner here. Because one of the gods did this little jungly thing sort of when I was setting it up, so some of the gods are a little bit hidden, as you can see. So what we're actually going to have to do is unhide them. Let me just stick this guy's head back on here. There we go. Yeah, wow. Kind of dense with the jungle and stuff, but anyway, right, we're going to start with numero uno here, and unfortunately this is the bit where you're going to have to listen to my terrible pronunciation of these gods, so I do apologise if I get these a little bit wrong. But anyway, right, where do I even begin? So, as I mentioned, there are 16 different statues. Now, all of these are randomly spawning. Some of them are on top of the world, some of them are underground, some of them are buried, some of them are in the nether, so it's kind of up to you to find them. But when you do find them, all of them have special abilities. Now, I'm actually going to kind of give you the slightly more in-detail version right now before we get into looking at the default ones, because the head, the body, and the feet all have different abilities. So basically, when you find a number of statues, you can pick them and then remove the blocks, and then you can rebuild them wherever you want to. However, you can make your own custom combinations depending on what body part does what. So as I've said, we're going to do these as default to start off with. But yeah, this is Festus. I think that's right. And he's the armourer to the gods and patron of metallurgy. Basically like metalwork and stuff. So Hef, which is his head, is the ability to enchant and repair. His body is the nearest chest, and his feet are weapon or armour. So basically this entire statue allows you to... Oh, there's a tree. Okay, this is getting a little bit insane. But yeah, this guy basically, if you have a chest, you can put a damaged weapon or gear or whatever into it, and he will slowly start to repair it for you. So moving on, this is the one that's making all of this crazy jungle, and it does seem that when plants grow, the head is removed. So I'm actually going to put it back on. There we go. I put it on sideways, but never mind. This is Demeter, and this is the goddess of nature and growth. So the head is grow, the body is up to 3, and the is plants. But as you can see, it's gone kind of crazy, and it's built this huge, massive maze of trees and flowers and stuff. So this is effectively your replacement for a tree farm. If you can't be bothered to place them, then this will do it for you, and you can just chop them down. So moving on, the next one here, which is still slightly buried, is Anubis, and this is the protector of the dead. So this will basically just damage all living things that are anywhere near it. So I don't know if it'll do it, because these things aren't exactly instant, and they do take certain amounts of times to start doing their thing. So I guess we'll just stare at this guy until he takes 1 damage off the sheep. But yeah, if you were looking to customize this one, the head is hurt, the middle is all, and the feet are living. So yeah, this is Anubis. I don't know if he's going to do it or not. Oh, there we go. See, as you can see, that did a little bit of damage. So if you wanted to, you could use this maybe as a kind of like a mob trap or something like that, and it will kind of keep your stuff safe. Right, moving on to the next one, and we're nearly out of this jungle. But this one is Beowulf, and this is the slayer of monsters and hero of, is it Geats? I'm not too sure about that. But yeah, this guy is kill strongest monster, and as it kind of dictates, this will kill hostile mobs that are anywhere near it. So a nice thing to have around your house. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, we've got a little buff. Nice. So as you can see, I might be picking up items and stuff as I go along. This will be some sort of effect of one of these statues, so don't be alarmed if I randomly start picking up some crazy stuff. But yeah, anyway. This one is Prometheus. Now, it's interesting because I can pronounce this one because I saw the film Prometheus like 3 days ago. But yeah, this guy is create, and then quickly, no, hang on, create, near player, flint and steel. So effectively what this guy will do is he will create fire type items and then either drop them if you're not around or give you to them when you are near. So as you can see, this guy has already given me a lava, he's given me a fire, and here we have some blaze, what's this, blaze powder? Yep, blaze powder lying on the floor. We have some lava blocks, loads of lava blocks and stuff. He also does produce flint and steel, so this guy will be your source of fire-style items if you were to find him. But yeah, I should also mention that you can't actually craft these guards. You do need to go and find them. But as I've said, once you do find them, you can just break them and they will fall into their parts, and then you can rebuild them as normal, or you can customize them. So the next one... I'm going to disable that noise in a minute because we're getting to him, which is why you're hearing creepy noises. But yeah, the next one is Jupiter, and he is the king of gods and master of lightning. Now, I took his head off because he kept summoning lightning and it was getting really annoying. But yeah, this guy basically summons lightning. So his head is caught lightning, his body is quickly 2, and his feet is random location. So there you go. I'm actually going to remove his head because it's quite loud. So the next one, and the reason why you've been hearing these creepy sounds, is Kokopelli. I think that's how you say it. And he is the trickster musician. So he's got a really nice model, actually. I really like that. But his head is play, his body is at nearest player location, and his feet are scary sound. So effectively, he will be giving you all of these creepy style noises that you're hearing. I'm actually going to disable this guy because it's a little bit annoying. But yeah, that's that guy. And as you can see, this guy is still churning out loads of fire for us. But yeah, next one here we have is Aphrodite. And she is the goddess of fertility and love. And she has the ability to mate animals. So if you put this one in an animal pen, it will instantly start breeding them for you, which I think is a really, really good thing because you don't have to go in there and breed them yourself. You can get this statue to do it all for you. Also, the different locations and parts and stuff, the head is mate, the body is 2, and the feet is animals, and it's starting to rain. God damn it. There is no god of rain here. But yeah. As you can see, this one is pretty useful. So the next one here we have is Hestia, and this is Protector of the Hearth, and her head is Give, and the second one is Player in Furnace, and the bottom one is Food. So basically she will either place food in furnaces, or if you're close enough, place it to you, or drop it on the floor, and this is why I have like bread and fish and stuff in my book, because in my book? In my bar, I meant to say. Yeah, because she will slowly start giving me food. So that's kind of cool. Now the next... Oh my god. It's very watery over here. The next one here is Mammon. Now he is greed personified. And this guy summons 2 surface ores. So he has the ability to summon these ores in random locations. So you might notice that you'll have things like iron ingots and coal and... You know, there's gold there and there's coal, and I actually think it does also work with diamonds and emeralds and stuff. So this guy is pretty useful if you want to find yourself some ores. But as you can see, it's just randomly put them like on top of trees and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty cool though. Right, the next guy, I like the model as well. It's like a Buddha. But yeah, the next guy, as you might have imagined from all of this water, is Poseidon. And he is Lord of the Oceans. Now, he does spawn at sea level water. And I would be very careful with this guy because, as you can see, he does summon water all over the place. So I'm not too sure of the use of this guy. But yeah, that's kind of what he does. Right. The next one over here is... Oh god, how am I going to say this? Quetzalcoatl. Basically the Winged Serpent, and this guy drops near statues seeds. So, yeah, he will drop seeds, although there aren't actually that many seeds around here. There's netherwort, so maybe he means netherwort. Maybe he means, like, seeds of different items. So, for example, melon seeds, netherwort, you know, pumpkin seeds, that kind of thing. So he can be a really useful guy. He's actually backwards. Oh, yeah, there we go. So this guy's pointing backwards for some reason, but yeah, this guy, like farmer guy, he will help you with all of your seeds and stuff like that. Right, next one, and as you can see, this guy is, well, you can't see what his name is. It's, oh god, another one. Kelpius, and he's Master of Medicines. So he will, no he isn't, ignore that. This guy is Minerva, and this guy is the Wisdom herself. So, this guy is the Wisdom herself. That's not a correct sentence. She is Wisdom herself. Now, she will spawn in random locations, books, maps, and experience bottles. That's kind of what she's doing. So this is like your enchanting helper, basically, with loads of books and experience bottles and bookshelves and that kind of thing. Yeah, really useful. The next one, which I just mentioned, but I'm going to have to repronounce, is Kelpius, and this is the Master of Medicines. So this one has the ability to heal the nearest player who is hurt, so this one's going to be really useful in your base. But as well as that, they're also spawning things like potion stands and potions and melons and that kind of stuff. So once again, spawning really useful items. Now, as well as that, I also found this, which is an altar. Now, I have been playing around with this for a little while, and I really couldn't work out what it does. You can actually light it or like turn it on and off, and I was kind of hoping that it might summon something whilst being around it, but yeah, I couldn't really find out what to do with that. But ooh, no. Yeah, okay. But yeah, anyway, that is it for this mod spotlight. Now, very, very quickly, just before we finish, I do want to reiterate that these are not just what they seem, because you can combine statues depending on how you want to build them. So, for example, if you go into the creative inventory, you can get, say, like a body of Zal, and then you can get a head of Anne, and then you could effectively, like, build them yourself, and then these will basically use the abilities that the letters are identified to. So if you would like a full list of all of the statues with all of the different abilities, they are on the forum page where this mod is found, and it will basically give you the best possible guide to creating your customized statues. But I do think that as default, there are a lot of really useful statues here which could really help you out with the game, and it's also a lot of fun going out and finding them and, you know, hunting them down, because there are quite a few of them, and it would be pretty cool if you could go and find every single one of them. It's a nice bit of a challenge. But yeah, that is it for this mod spotlight. So I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. Incidentally, if this is the first time you've ever seen any of my videos, my name is James, or ThnxCya, and if you would like to see some more, it would be amazing if you consider subscribing to the channel or checking out some more of my videos. And if you like this video, please leave a rating. That would be super special awesome. But until next time, thank you once again for watching the video. It has been a pleasure. As always, thanks, and see you.